out of nowhere. It's just boom, and you're dead. So quickly.
It's like you just get your opponent looking at like your teammate for a split second, and then boom, there's a
bada bing, buddy.
Sweet spot, sweet spot, sweet spot. Elevator.
Yeah, and that big up air coming in huge as well.
But
right
Revolver
away.
and IceKnight, no slouches in themselves. I know IceKnight very solid Greninja player. So we're gonna get right into this thing. It seems like Revolver's trying to set the tone early with the Roy.
Yeah, IceKnight, man, been putting up numbers forever. Revolver, a very solid Roy player in his own right. Very respectable lineup here. As we see, Doorstop just running in circles around him, jumping over him as JigBugs is trying to find a connection. Both players on the red team, though, getting walled out right now. They're just both getting put at ledge into their own 1v1s, and it's not going well.
IceKnight versus JigBugs here, that sort of 1v1 situation is turning into like, okay, well, how is JigBugs going to match the speed of Greninja? Greninja very, very fast, just be able to run up, down tilt kind of stuff. It's almost like the slowest character on the screen is kind of running into some of the most trouble here, as JigBugs has the most percent honor at the moment.
Yeah, it's also one of those things of obviously the least established singles player in this lobby here is going to be JigBugs. So Revolver and IceKnight are going to be looking to set her up in those 1v1 scenarios. Put her at the ledge, keep Doorstop away, don't let them help each other because they're going to have that chemistry. They play all the time. The chemistry is not going to be an issue for them, but what's going to be a problem is if Revolver and IceKnight can consistently separate them, as we saw them do on that first stock they took off of JigBugs.
Exactly, and you know JigBugs was like, okay, like frames away from hitting that back there, that sweet spot back there, but just did not line up in time. Because now they're going to get back thrown again, and oh my, that's a lot of pressure off stage. Let's see how is Revolver going to do it. Yep, jab back air, that's going to take it. Doorstop's first stock, and now IceKnight and Revolver on the one stock lead here.
Yeah, see, Revolver and IceKnight not only are consistently separating them, but Doorstop is losing his 1v1 as well. So for Doorstop and JigBugs to be able to work together, Doorstop needs to win the 1v1 and then go over and help. But he hasn't been able to do that as JigBugs loses her second stock. It's looking rough here for the two.
Dang. Apparently, unfortunately, our microphones just keep cutting in and out, which is a little brutal, but we'll get that fixed, folks. Don't worry one bit. Chat says skipping comms. Yeah, don't worry about it. Thank you very much.
What it is.
It is
what it is. Doing our thing.
We got to deal with it.
Absolutely. JigBugs throwing out these smash attacks, trying to get something to connect. What an aware up air from IceKnight, who is just getting these connections through and through. Another up air.
And JigBugs just really struggling to land. It goes to show like the fall speed of Zelda really not really disadvantaged in this Greninja situation.
Yeah.
But Elevator not going to land it.
Ooh, very close. Yeah, kind of just a character diff at some point. And there's that lightning kick I was talking about.
First lightning
kick. But
it's
on the wrong player.
Waiting to land that the whole time, and it's like, dang.
Yeah, that is unfortunate when the dust finally settles and you realize you took out your teammate. Sometimes it happens to you, man. It happens to the best of us. That neutral B is not going to work. Everyone's sitting in shield. And we found ourselves in a doable game here for JigBugs and Doorstop.
Oh my gosh, that's unfortunate. It happens to the best of us at the worst of times, but still, F-Tilt is going to put him away from Revolver as they take game number one.
Unfortunate showing there in game one. Doorstop and JigBugs were looking okay, but they just weren't able to get that chemistry, that teamwork going like they need to do in a matchup like this.
Wow, so many. Revolver took. Did you see how many stocks Revolver took?
No, I didn't.
Revolver took like five, six stocks.
How was he
doing so much work.
Putting up numbers.
Big numbers.
Man.
So we're going to see, take a second, calm, recollect yourself, see how JigBugs and Doorstop are going to take this, try and take this and force a game 3 against Revolver and IceKnight.
JigBugs going to whip out the PAM. I've never seen it before.
Hey, the PAM non-stick on baking surfaces. So we're going to see if those stocks will slide off the screen.
Oh, yeah, baby. We'll see if JigBugs is going to find the opening here with Mithra. It's going for some damage and right away finding a little bit more success. And I think here JigBugs, that character pick, it's got to be a speed thing.
Yeah.
A little bit more comfort with Zelda, but that's not really going to matter when you're constantly in disadvantage. It doesn't matter how comfortable you are with your character. If you're in disadvantage, you're not going to be able to make stuff happen.
Yeah, both players on the other team have the ability to sort of run down Zelda before she sets up anything. So this will give JigBugs more of the ability to, contest with their frame data and really, have more get-out-of-jail-free options, more get-off-free tools than, with the Zelda, who just kind of nair, but still there's not really something fast enough to contest against a Greninja or a Rob.
Yeah, and you see her already contesting much better than she was in the last game, connecting with a lot of these nairs, finding her way back from disadvantage a little bit quicker. Doorstop gonna lose the stock. JigBugs remaining alive though. Ooh, the early up B to catch IceKnight off stage is gonna opt to try and find a ledge guard. Goes over to help Doorstop, and yet again, JigBugs and Doorstop have not been able to meet in center stage and help each other out.
Yeah, that's another high up air that is going to take JigBugs for stock. And they haven't been able to get really any kind of, team combo or stuff. Sorry, it's just like, because Revolver and Ice are doing such a good job of splitting them up and winning these 1v1s.
Absolutely. A good up B, though, from JigBugs. Going to find a bit of damage, but not the stocks. That's one of those stocks you really would have loved if it took. And now off stage against IceKnight as Pyra. This could be a rough spot here for JigBugs. Early jump is going to make it back, and there they go. They're moving as a unit. And it's not going to work out. They get separated yet again. They keep getting closer and then pushed over once again.
Oh, yep, Saibi at ledge. That is going to do it. Another stock gone for Doorstop. As, wow, Revolver still, both Team Blue still sitting on 6 full stocks.
Man, JigBugs and Doorstop just maybe looking for a couple of solidarity stocks here. As Doorstop not able to find the overwhelming 1v1 wins you would hope for in this scenario, and JigBugs not able to provide proper support. And Revolver and IceKnight have just been capitalizing perfectly. They've been finding doubles combos out of nowhere, pulling them out of their keister.
Oh, yeah. Wow, and another one, too. Still, 6 stocks to 2. This is looking like curtains.
Yeah, it might just be curtains. Looking rough. We're just going to look to see if we can take that first stock off the board for Doorstop and JigBugs. That Saibi is not going to be the one to do it. Down tilt to send him way up. JigBugs is chasing Revolver on the back foot on the platform, and the up air is going to do it. Let's go, JigBugs. Best player in the bracket.
First 2 stocks gone for Team Blue. As, oh man, Doorstop just about lost his third. He don't need it.
What's he doing?
He don't need it.
That's rude.
He's like, I don't need this.
Ubby is going to catch it back to the ledge. JigBugs at 160 now. Looking to get creative here, our Doorstop.
You don't need it.
Oh, man.
They're playing games.
They're trying to do something cool. Yeah, teabag on him. JigBugs, she
no,
sauced it.
JigBugs down analog just got stuck for a little bit there. Down analog just gets stuck. Hey, JigBug, it's okay.
They're out here playing games with us. We're trying to take this seriously.
They're gaming.
And they're out here having fun.
Nair sent a kill spark.
Yeah, that Ubby's gonna do it. Revolver was sick of the fun. He said, "I'm gonna end it."
Fun's
Finally
over.
does so.
Oh, it looks like they're all having fun. They're all smiles.
Of course.
So.
Ooh, hard not to in a set like that.
Yeah.
Both of them just kind of running around, doing whatever they can do, trying to find some sort of cool setup for the clip.
Yeah, looking to get that clip at the very end. Like, hey, how are we going to get this to Twitter? We got to let the people know. We got to let people know that Warp Zone's going on right here, right now. It's what you're watching. It's what you're tuned into.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your patronage. We appreciate your viewership. And we got more doubles coming for you. We're not taking an ad break. I just wanted to do that.
Just working on your material.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I like it. I like that. It's not easy. It's not easy out here. Getting those transitions, filling that time.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to sit on the mic and do that stuff, but really where the hard work comes in is the ad reads, the transitions, opening and closing, making sure you don't fumble over your words.
Hey, best ad reader in Michigan? I got you on